Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to see how can we build the workspace apps. Creating workspace apps in Power BI is a powerful way to package and distribute your reports and dashboards to a broader audience. This process involves organizing your content in a workspace and then publishing it as an application, which can be then easily shared and accessed by your audience. You can create a professional and user-friendly app that enables your audience to access critical insight with ease. This process not only enhances the data accessibility but also fosters collaboration and improves the overall efficiency of your data-driven decision-making processes. To create our app, we'll head to the Power BI services, and this is the home page that's shown to us. Now, it is very important for us whenever we are creating any app that you should be having a workspace which is not your original workspace that was created when you installed this Power BI service. So for that, how can you verify it? If you go to the workspaces, you can see this is the already created one, my workspace. So you can create a new workspace which is basically having any pro license. And it would be very important that whenever you are creating an app, you should have the pro license or the greater licenses. You can select the workspace from over here. Now this particular worksite contains different items like reports, semantic models, and dashboards. I want to pack everything and I want to create a application so that the users can view that application. I don't want them to be redirected to my dashboards and reports directly, but I want to create some specific reports specifically for them and want to give that particular reports with the help of an application. How to do that thing? Whenever you are in your workspace, you will be getting an option of create an app over here. So you have to click over here on create an app. Now then you will be getting an option to set up this app. Over here you can name your application. So I will name my application as skill squad application. You can provide a description. So let's say this application contains sales report and dashboard. Then if you want to attach any logo for your company, you can attach it with the help of this upload option. You also have an option to delete it. The next part is the app theme color. So if you want to give any specific theme to your application to match with the report theme, you can provide it with this option. So I already like this color, so I have selected this. The next one is contact information. What kind of information you want to show over there? So the app publisher, the items and the contacts from the workspace, or you want to show specific individuals or groups over here. So I'm just selecting the app publisher. Then I have some advanced settings. Over here, you will be getting an option to expand the navigation page or collapse the navigation page. So what is this navigation pane? We will be talking about it in some time. Then we also have the option to access the hidden content. Now, what is this hidden content? So whenever you are creating the reports, you are making some pages hidden. So in case you wouldn't like to see those pages, you can select this option. Or you want the users to see those pages, then you will be selecting this option. Then if you want to install this application automatically, you can select this option. Or if you don't select this option, what you need to do is you then have to go in the applications option, and from there you can install this application. Then the next one is that allow users to make a copy of this report in the app. So if you want them to make any copies, you can select this option. So currently I'm just selecting add content over here. So basically just setting up everything. Then the next option is adding some content. Now we know that this application would be consisting of some content. Now what is the content that it would be having? So I can click on add content option over here. Now do you want to add this report or dashboard? So I want to add both of these things. If you have multiple reports over here, you can add multiple reports also, and then click on add. You can see that it has created two navigation panels for me. If you come over here on the add content option and click, you can see that it has again giving you me that option of adding a new section. So this is basically a section. If you want to like drag and drop these sections, you can also do it, and you can just place it one on the top of the other one. If you just expand this, you will see that I am having multiple pages inside it. So when you are creating this report, all these pages were visible over here. I can just click on each page and I can see the different content present inside those. So this is some of the content. Then if I go to this dashboard, I can see this is the dashboard that I had made. We'll be also customizing this dashboard in the upcoming session. So please also see the part where I create different kind of projects. Next one is add a link. So if you would like to add any link for this particular application, you can use this. And how do you want that particular link to be open, in the current tab or in the new tab? So you might have seen that whenever we click on a link, sometimes it tries to open in a new tab. So you can select this option over here. After you have done everything, the next step is to add an audience to it. So I can click on next. Now it would be giving you an option to add the audience. So let's say I want to share it with only specific group of people. I can enter their name or email address over here. Or if you would like to share it with the entire organization, you can select this option. I also have this advanced options where I can allow the people to use this data set associated with this particular report and dashboard. And also if they would like to reshare it, I can select the options from over here. After you have selected the desired options, you can click on publish app and then click on publish. Now it would give you a link. Now this link can be used to share with a wider range of audience inside your organization. And whenever they will be clicking on this link, they would be redirected to this particular application. So right now I'm not copying this link. I'm just selecting go to the application, and this would open the application for me. Now you can see this is how the application looks like. The theme color that we chose is reflecting over here. We can see the dashboard over here. Also, we can see the report over here. Now there are multiple pages inside this report, so I can easily navigate to different pages. Also, I have different options over here, like file option would be printing this report, embedding this report, also generating a QR code for me. Then I have the share option where I can manage the access for this particular application or copy the link from here also. Then you have the option of export where you can analyze this application's data in Excel, PowerPoint, or you can print it in the form of a PDF file. So if you want to share it in the PDF file, you can share it. If you want to talk about some specific things in Teams, you can also do it with this option. If you want to explore this data, you can use explore options. And if you would like to find out any insights, you can use the get insights option. Also, we have the option of subscribing to this report and set up any kind of alerts as well. So we have already talked about these things, and we will be talking about these things in detail in the next session, where we'll be talking about how can you share the reports as well as the dashboard. So there I will tell you how can you create a subscription and also how can you set a alert. So these are some of the ways in which you can see the application. Now let's click on go back, and this would bring me back to my original workspace. And inside this workspace, you can see I have this skill squad application. So if I click on the more options, I have got this option of open and add to favorites, which I can also do from this part. If you go to the my applications, it would show you all the applications that are inside our workspace. And if you would like to see this particular application, what else you can do is you can go to the apps option, and here you would be able to see this application. Now let's say if you are not able to see this application, what you can do is, let's say I'm deleting it for now, and you just go to the applications and it is not visible to you. So what you can do is you can click on the get apps, organizational apps, and over here you will be able to see the application that you created. So I will click on get it now. This would add the application into my workspace. So this is how you create an application, share the application, and also add this to your existing workspace. This was all for this session. In the next session, we'll be talking about how can we share the reports and dashboards. Thank you.